Yo, what's going on, my people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back for the fourth time today, but we are here, man. Late vibes with the mandem. Good vibes for once, man. You know what I mean? Like this show, I was actually contemplating to change the name because I was like, is it really late vibes or is it bad vibes? You know what I mean? But we're here with Elite Pundit and we're also with Temi. You know what I mean? He got the Nigerian costume, Nigerian attire, Nigerian. Is that daishiki? What do they call it? Daishiki?
Nah, this is called Agbada. This is what this is called, man. Yeah.
Agbada, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And what's the hat called? What's the hat called?
It's just a hat, bro. It's just a hat.
Okay. There you go, man. There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Traditional Nigeria.
Yeah, this is celebration attire, bro. You already know what's good. Time to celebrate. Man. Time to celebrate.
Come on. That's what we love to see, man. We got Brian, who was #1 Amorim. He kept saying Amorim. So you best give us a lowdown on Amorim right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably the one that's been talking about Amorim for a while. So I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, it's Manchester United. We've had so many setbacks, so everybody still needs to be level-headed. But I think, you know, out of my top three, he was probably #1. And, you know, he's been doing fantastic work at Sporting. So we'll get into it, but I'm very, very happy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Obviously, Sporting Lisbon playing currently right now. I left it at 2-0. Then it went to 2-1, and then it's 3-1. Enquiries scored an absolute banger of a goal.
We need to talk about him. We need to talk about Enquiries.
Yeah, he's nice. They weren't airing. I couldn't find the game.
Bro, you know what? It was tough. I had to go some Bandulu websites, man. You know, that was there to go find out where they were playing, man. Boy, it was a tough. So yeah, man. Yeah. To be fair, you can't really judge that game because they're playing a 17th place. But one thing I did like though, and shout out to Double A in the building as well. One thing I did like though was the fact that they kept their shape. They were always attacking. They attacked in numbers, and you can see visibly the formation. Like literally visibly, and everyone's working in tandem, everyone's working together, you know, and there's attacking rhythms, there's patterns of play. It's good, but again, I must stress it's a cup game. They didn't really have all their players on. They came on towards the end, but you know what, man, Amorim is there, bro, and like I said, bro, like them man are crying, bro. Did you see what I tweeted today, bro? Them man are crying today, bro. Them man were asking him, yo, like.
It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. The tears have been so
Look at this brother here, man.
Imagino que com o coração apertado, Ruben Amorim será uma perda muito importante para o Sporting.
Muito grande mesmo.
É difícil assistir a isto tudo. Muito emocionado. O Ruben Amorim deu aqui ao Sporting uma mentalidade, uma confiança muito diferente.
I feel for my mans. I feel for him.
Hey, you know,
yeah, we got the on-call, man.
Cenário bom.
Nah, that's sad, man.
Muito difícil para os adeptos do Sporting. Este senhor, de facto, é o rosto. Não vou continuar aqui a insistir porque já percebi, de facto, que está muito emocionado.
But you know what, though? He gave them their first title in 15 years. I get it, though.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember when that old man outside of Wolves, when AWB?
Oh, yeah. It was Crystal Palace, actually.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I remember. Should I get that one in? Let me find that one. I think it was similar.
So much. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm only laughing because I tweeted saying that was me when I found out Ten Hag got sacked and they were happy tears. I was the exact same, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I haven't stopped celebrating.
Yeah, here it is. Let me show you the one with Aaron Bissaka.
Brilliant.
I think that right back's something different. I think Aaron is brilliant. He wins.
You look emotional, mate. I'm with you. Go on, let it out.
He wins that ball so much. Brilliant.
What?
Oh my days. Yeah, that might be me in about 30 years time, you know. You knows, man. That might be us, man. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know, man. We don't know, bro. It's crazy out here, man. But listen, it just shows you that guy won their first title in 15 years, man. Like he broke the cycle. And my man got the jollof rice. Come on. I've never tried jollof rice, you know. Is it nice?
Bro, you've never tried jollof rice?
I've never had jollof rice. Is it nice, jollof rice?
What?
That's the best food on earth.
Bro,
I need to try jollof rice. Where can you get in Manchester jollof rice, though?
Anywhere, bro. Let's go on any high street, bro. In the hood,
let's get some jollof, man.
Just search jollof rice on DoorDash or whatever.
DoorDash, yeah. And we got Uber Eats, yeah. Uber Eats.
Bro, bare people asking how are you black, and I've got to ask the same question.
Bro, I've never had jollof rice, man.
Bro, you live in the hood, yeah. There's jollof, bro. You walk out your door.
Rice and peas. I've had rice and peas.
No. You walk out your door, you step on jollof just automatically, bro. I don't understand how you can even say.
I don't know. I've never had jollof, man. I can't lie.
That's crazy, bro.
Maybe next time. International break, I'm gonna have some jollof, man. You know the ones there. Yeah, biryani is only, man. Biryani is only. But
I've never had biryani, bro. I've never
had it. Okay, now you try biryani. I'll try jollof.
All right, deal.
Say no more.
I've tried it all.
But yeah, like I said, that feeling there, like the people crying, like they're emotional, man. Because bro, like man's leaving, leaving their club, bro. And he's a top manager, man.
It goes to show the emotion. I imagine you could find videos of people being the exact same on with Fergie, with United or whatever. Do you know what I mean? There's that attachment for a club, to break that stranglehold that Porto and Benfica have in Portugal, yeah, to do what he's done. Because they've always been a club everyone would know. We've played them in the Champions League, obviously Cristiano, Nane, all these players that we've bought from them. So they're a world-renowned club, but probably never thought they would have the success in such short space of time that they have with Amorim. So, mate, I understand. We're laughing and joking, but I mean, it's nice to see how special he is because I didn't see any videos of Ajax fans crying for Ten Hag. Let's just say that.
No, they weren't. They were definitely not crying.
They've gone through a period of like 20 years of not winning a major title. And we Manchester United fans are starting to recognize how that feels. Year 13 for us or something like that? It's painful. I can imagine. You lose a manager that, this part of the reason why I really like Amorim, his connection with the fans and the way he speaks in the media is it's really, really good. And, if you can come here and do the same thing, that's a tick in the box for me because I didn't really feel that connected to Ten Hag. I didn't watch any of his press conferences. I didn't like seeing his quotes in the media. I just didn't like hearing him speak. So Amorim will be, just with that, a huge upgrade. So I feel for the Sporting fans. Like, listen, when you get a manager like this, you don't want to let them go. But hopefully they have someone that will come in, and he's built a really good team. Like, he has built a really good team for them. Hopefully they don't get too rated. But if they can still keep part of that squad together, they should be okay.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. Like I said to you, he's just finished his last game now. Is it his last game, guys? Because they're saying that his coaching staff are going to fly out tomorrow to Manchester to basically seal the deal, etc., etc. But are we saying he's going to be there for Sunday?
I think he might watch them. If it's the case he's coming over, I think Rude will get both games, but he might be in the stands, do the whole announcement thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd like that. Old Trafford before the game puts more pressure on Chelsea, doesn't it? That whole presentation of the new manager before the game gets the crowd buzzing, bro.
Of course.
Not that we need to now, because when it was Ten Hag would have been taking charge, it would have been dull, flat, hoping we can get any kind of result after Chelsea. Even with Rude taking these two games, bro, again, it's similar to the Carrick taking over the games, similar to Giggs taking over them games. Old Trafford was buzzing during those, you know what I mean? So having Rude come in and do it is brilliant. And I think I'm very happy for Rude to have these two games. I think the Sporting are due to play Friday as well, is it? I think.
Friday 8:15. Yeah, Friday 8:15.
Obviously, if they're coming over tomorrow, mate, I think it's signed, sealed, done. And I think present him on Sunday, and I think that just spurs us on. Maybe we might not win the game still, but I think Old Trafford will be absolutely rocking. Probably, I'm going to say, the best atmosphere we would have seen in nearly 3 years for sure.
Since Varane when he got put out, Trafford, man. I can't lie to you, bro. That's the last time.
No. Ronaldo coming back, bro. Because that was after.
Ronaldo. Yeah. To be fair,
Ronaldo.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. I think for me, it's one of them where You know, people that talk about the backroom stuff. Rennie Hack can go, man. That guy's a fraud, mate. I got twanged, man, by that. You know what I got? You know what I got twanged, yeah? When I seen him in America, yeah, leading the training session, I was like, yo, this guy's cold, man. He knows how to, you know, order people around and that. And I was like, yo, we got someone that can at least. Yeah. I got catfish by this Rennie Hack, man. He don't know shit, fam. You could be.
I knew nothing about him at all.
Bro, he was shouting at the players. I was like, yo, this is what we need, man. We need someone who's actually vocal and communicates well. He was genuinely shouting, telling them where to be. And I was like, yo, say no more.
Yeah,
Rennie Hack.
Didn't Onana do that in the first preseason, and we've never seen it since? He was
Maguire. I about to say he yelled at Maguire once and never did it again.
That was crazy, man. I didn't like the way Carragher bullied. Was it Carragher or someone else bullied him for doing that, man? Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these men need to be told and that. But Rennie Hack and Ruud van Nistelrooy, do you think that they will be leaving, or do you reckon they'll be staying? Especially Ruud van Nistelrooy as well. Because I don't think Ruud van Nistelrooy stays. If three of the men are coming, I don't know if he stays, you know, then, you know, I can't lie.
I think they might go.
Yeah,
I think they might go.
I think if they're bringing in multiple assistants, the chances are they're gonna eventually just see the, you know, these essentially they were always placeholder assistants, right? Ten Hag wasn't supposed to, you know, Ten Hag didn't ask for them or anything. No manager actually asked for them. I think they were really stopgap assistant managers. So Amorim bringing in his guys, what's the use? Like, what's the purpose of them being there? You feel me? So yeah, I won't be shocked. I won't be shocked if Hawk and Van Nistelrooy are gone.
Yeah,
they might stay to the end of the season to help with the transition, but I don't really see them staying long term. You know, I don't. Especially if he's bringing in his own coaches, he has a way of doing things. He's basically going to be teaching the coaches this is how I do things, which I don't know. Just long term, I don't think they'll stay, but I think they might help with the transition. But I don't think they'll stay long term.
It'd be nice to. Already the Amorim comparisons are happening for me. I mean, if it's not Gvardiol, it's Amorim now. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone in the chats are saying,
"Is it?" You know what? That's true. You know, that's true.
Come on, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. But no, I think for me, it's good to see with a guy with a bit of hair as well, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, yo, kind of nice, true, man. We do need someone who's got a bit of hair, man. Too many bald managers here, man, the Premier League, man. This guy's got a bit of nice hairstyle. You know what I'm saying, bro?
And the baldest?
Yeah, man. Listen, Brian, sorry, man, but I think for me, it's one of them.
I'm bald by choice. I shave my head completely. I can grow hair. I just don't want to have it.
You can grow it. So why do you grow it, man?
The fear of baldness is paladophobia. That's what it's called. Fear of baldness. Fear of baldness.
Yeah, but why would you want to be bald, though, man?
My wife likes it.
So your wife likes it?
You can't ask her, man.
My wife likes it.
No, but honestly, though, how do you live in life? Do you want to be bald, though, man? Like, really talk like Brian.
Because
I'm being seriously, man. What's going on, bro?
I'm a 30-year-old man with kids, and my wife likes my head bald. So it's like I'm not looking for anyone to be impressed.
Okay, fair enough. If the wife likes it,
happy wife, happy life, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear it, man. But yeah,
just one thing on Ruud, Saeed, as well, because didn't Ruud, because Temi mentioned it, but didn't Ruud say to Rio that Ten Hag actually belled him and said, "I want you to come now"? So it sounds like he did have a say bringing him. But I would say I agree with Brian. I think they may stay for a little bit and then see the way out. But I would say with Ruud, listen, he wants to be first team coach, and I think he turned down the Burnley job to come to United, which says a lot. So we probably won't be able to keep him, but we desperately need an attacking coach. So I'd love him to stay.
Yeah,
I've gone
100%. Yeah, 100%, man. Shout out to Rance for the raid, by the way. Big up to Rance each and every time, man. Big up, like Mike says, Saeed, you inviting Flex, KG, or even Aaron tomorrow for the Mandem Talk. It's a special occasion. Tomorrow won't be Mandem Talk anyway. It'll be Thursday. But yeah, we might see. Listen, on Thursday, it's going to be a court session, man. It's a court session for all the crimes that's been committed. Yeah, Marcel and Tyrone are in court. They're in court, man, for all the crimes they committed during the Ten Hag era. You know what I'm saying to you? So, bro, it is what it is, man.
I heard certain man still saying we need to keep him after that performance, man. It's crazy.
Bro, it's madness, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, I don't really want to talk about him anymore. I want to talk about the future, man. The future is Amorim. You know what I'm saying to you? But my thing is, for me, like I said to you, I don't want him to be playing against Chelsea or managing Chelsea because I feel like for me, we won't see the best of Amorim anyway. And B, it's a game where Chelsea have the upper hand in the sense of they're settled, their team is settled, they know what they're doing, they've had a preseason with the manager. I just don't want to, I wouldn't want any kind of agendas forming too early on. You feel me? Wow.
No one would go crazy over that Chelsea.
Bro,
no one
listen,
would go crazy.
I'm not saying people will go crazy, but I'm just saying like I just wouldn't want an agenda.
I do agree with you. I do agree with you that it'd be best for because that run of games is really. I think it's PAOK, then it's Leicester, then it's Ipswich, then it's Bodo Glimt. He could actually rattle off 4 wins in a row if we start him in those. You know, if we start.
What coaching session would he have? Because he's basically gonna come tomorrow, so he'd have Friday. So he'd come tomorrow. He wouldn't see them really until. When would they train? Would they train Thursday night or Friday? Friday. So we'd have Friday, one training session basically.
Yeah, he's not gonna be the manager.
That's what I'm saying. It won't be.
It makes sense. It makes sense to do it that way. Like it really does make sense. I don't see why. What's the rush? Honestly, like what's the actual rush? I still think we'll get a.
Oh yeah, press conference as well. Yeah, he's got to do press conference as well.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, he's doing his press conferences right now as well. By the way, Ruben Amorim.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna hear some news.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. Very cool.
That would be good to know. Yeah. Go on, Brian.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I think he'll probably be in the stands. I don't think he's going to be in the dugout for the game. You're right. It shouldn't be rushed. But even if it is, I'm not worried, guys. I think, we just to talk about him a little bit more. He's a really good coach, and I know people are going to be like, "Well, wasn't Ten Hag a really good coach?" I think the difference being is I don't think we're going to see a manager that's going to come in and say, "Well, I can't play the way I played at Sporting at Manchester."
Yeah, exactly.
Do people not understand that? Like, I get hit with this on Twitter. You're like, "But you like Ten Hag?" Yeah, I liked him for the football he played at Ajax. But he came into Manchester United to play a different way, and he couldn't do it. So what are you gonna do? At that point, you need to move forward. And I think, even Liverpool, when they came to approach him and they asked him, "Hey, would you consider coming to Liverpool?" He wasn't going to change from his 3-4-3. So that's part of the reason why he didn't get that job. At the end of the day, he's going to stick to his guns. It's funny though. We also kind of I don't know how true it is. We looked at Inzaghi. So maybe Manchester United. The hierarchy has been playing this 3 at the back system for a while, just to give Ineos a little bit of credit. Maybe they have been looking at it, and Tuchel has played a 3 at the back as well. I think we have the team for it. I don't think it's perfect, but I'm really intrigued to see what he does because I think his system is going to present quite a lot of problems, but also solutions.
Yes,
Because it's like, what are you going to do with Marcus Rashford? What are you going to do with Bruno Fernandes? What are you going to do with these players? How are you going to incorporate them? Are you going to incorporate them? I think this system is going to expose players, but also make players look better in certain ways. I think Højlund is going to get a lot more service because, again, there should be more players coming from the width, and then the players are going to be playing much closer to him as well and down the center. So I'm intrigued to see what he does because I've been arguing with people on Twitter. I told them I don't know if he's going to love Bruno Fernandes. But people are telling me Portuguese hype or lineage or whatever. I'm not convinced.
I'm just going to have no expectation and just expect the worst, hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going into it open-minded and I hope that the manager sees through whatever bullshit is in front of him. You know what I'm saying to you? I hope that he sees what's in front of him is not what he wants to do and he corrects it. Or his system nullifies a lot of these or, kind of hides a lot of these guys' deficiencies. Let's hope that happens. If you're going to play them, find a way that they do well and they're effective. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Simple. 2 ways. You either drop them or you find ways that you don't see them doing all this madness and there's accountability then. And if they play poorly, you take them off. You feel me? Like now with Sancho, he's not been playing for the last 2 games because of tactical reasons. The manager's brought Neto in. They're doing well. So at the end of the day, the manager's come in with a plan and said, yo, tactically, you're not doing what I want to do, or I'm not kind of sure. So you're off the pitch. Simple. If he comes in with the right mindset, then everyone can get on board. But when there's favorites and when there's I'm playing you, like Ten Hag used to say, I'm going to play him through bad form. What sort of mentality is that?
It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's the number one thing I'm going to be looking out for is like, if I'm seeing players who keep on underperforming play, all in the name of seniority or captaincy or whatever the case may be, red flag. You feel me? And I'm confident and I'm hopeful that, you know, he won't do that. He won't do that. I think at the end of the day, every manager wants to be successful. I hope that he's the type of manager who's more focused on the development of the squad than relying and his system to get goals than relying on individuals to get goals, which is what Ten Hag did, which is what Oli did. And we need to get away from that mindset of, oh, this one singular person is going to be the hub for all my goals, all my assists. No, we need the team to play better. You feel me? That's what we need. And I think that's what Amorim will implement, you feel me, with his system. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. 100%,
I just want to give a quick shout out. So if anyone who doesn't know much about Amorim, or you're going to see a lot of videos from certain United creators trying to break down how we might set up. The best one I've seen, you may know him, James Alcott, obviously big creator, but
he's good.
Very impartial. He's a QPR fan, so he has no allegiance to United. He did a breakdown on his channel of, I watched it before, and it's fucking fantastic. I'm a big fan of James, so put a link in the chat for everyone. Go if you get a chance after this, watch it. Very good at how United might set up and who we might use, who might have a big, a big say. What players might find themselves very important to him. But definitely want to go and watch for people that want to see a little bit more behind the curtain of how Amorim might set United up for sure.
Yeah. Big up Susan, big up the panel. Like and subscribe. Need 1K likes. Also, side note, let's get double A to 1K subscribers. Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Appreciate it, bro. 290, I think.
290 guys. Come on, people. Let's subscribe to double A. 2,000 people in the building. HK says Xerxes is more of a striker Amorim will like because he can link up the 2 wide 10s. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down bit by bit. Who survives in this new Amorim 3-4-3 system or 3 whatever 2-1? You know what I'm saying? Like, who survives that system? Back 3. What's everyone saying about the back 3? Are you guys comfortable with a back 3? Like, we've not played a back 3 since Van Gaal. Is it Van Gaal? We played back 3 and then maybe 2.
And Oli did sometimes in big games.
Which one?
Oli did it against Man City multiple times. So he didn't do it. He didn't do it often, but for a lot of the big games, I remember a game against Liverpool, he played a back 3.
PSG, I think.
PSG, he played a back 3. City, he played a back 3 multiple times. Against who else? Chelsea, he played a back 3 before. So like Oli implemented it quite often, like in big games where he felt like he needed to be a bit more, and it worked. Honestly, against Man City, it worked it worked. So we've played a back 3. A lot of these players have played in the back 3 internationally, or they've played it at some point here at Manchester United. So I think this system is actually the best system for this crop of players we currently have.
Yeah, 100%. And like I said to you, we have got a lot of centre backs. You know what I mean? Like, even Lindelof played under was his teammate at Benfica, which is crazy as well. Like, it just shows you how young this manager is. Only 39, right? But
because he likes centre backs who bring the ball out. I actually think Maguire might go down to 6th choice, bro. Out of the 6 we have, I generally think he might be actually last on the list. I think Lindelof gets ahead of him, and Evans, fucking legend, isn't he? So I think Evans will get ahead of him anyway. But I agree with Temi. I think we are strangely we've been built up to actually play the system quite well. I think we have the tools to do it quite effectively. I was trying to think of who I would prefer my starting 11 for it, with everyone fit. And this might be a wild take. You might slag me off for it, but it's 2 10s. I personally would love to see Ahmad and Kobe as those 2 10s, with maybe Agate and Casemiro as the 2 midfielders. I just think that could work. Could be a little bit different and catch people out. It's going to be Bruno. It's going to possibly be even Xerxes. I've seen mentioned as well. Maybe one of the 10s, but I think there's options there to throw people off and change the scope of what he asked from those different players. People laughing about Kobe, but Kobe is a more advanced player, bro.
He's an advanced player. He's not a sitter.
I'm telling you, bro. He thrives further up the pitch. I'm telling you, and he could be one of them players that Amorim really loves in that position. I think.
You know. This is the thing, Glenn. It's like, again, in this system, there was directness in what they were doing, Sporting, but obviously, everything needs to be in sync in it. Like, it needs to be a case of like. Before, we have a system where one's going off here, one's doing his own thing over there in this 10-arc system. It was so sporadic. The play was not connected, man. We barely connected our play. There was no attacking rhythms. Like, this system that we got to create now under Amorim has to be connected. We have to connect the dots. Like, man need to know where other man are. You feel me? Like, I need to, like, Xerxes, when he gets a ball, needs to know that Rashford's here or someone's here or Bruno's here. Like, so then we can then be productive. We're never productive in our attack. Because when we do have a chance, we're all moaning that that's our last one. We're not going to get another one. Like that first half against Fenerbahce, we had a few decent chances. Second half, nothing. Nothing. So that ability to be confident in knowing that, you know what, we didn't have it in the first half, but second half, we're good because we know what we did in the first half. We know what we did. It's almost like it's like, you know how the water comes out of the tap? Like, it's just... It's gonna happen, right? So that's how we should play. Like, we should play like, yo, it's consistent, bro. Build up is consistent. Midfield is consistent. Like, yo, that's what you want to see. That's what I see with Sporting today. And I know it's on a lesser level, but still, I still see the principle of the build-up play was every time consistent. Every time.
It's also very flexible too. There's a lot of movement and interchanging for his players, especially in attack.
Yeah.
So I think we have the players. Some players, we can debate how good they are to play the system, but I think someone like Ahmad would look really good as one of the 10s, especially on the right side. He obviously being left-footed, he's going to play. The left side is tricky, and this is where I don't think you're going to see Bruno Fernandes play in the central midfield. He has to play as one of the 10s. So he's competing really with Marcus Rashford. He's potentially competing in Kobe Mainoo. Even though people keep saying Kobe can play centrally as well, but I think we might see him play more flexibly higher up the pitch to allow maybe a stronger midfield of Casemiro, who in my opinion has a better range of pass than Kobe Mainoo. And you have Ugarte doing the dirty work in midfield. So you have those two centrally, and then you have your wing backs who come into midfield or stay wider, which potentially we're going to see more of. But yeah, I think you could see Kobe play further up. I don't think that's as crazy as people think it is. The debate between Xerxes and Højlund, I don't know. I think it depends on the game. I don't think you can go into a Premier League game and be like, yeah, some games Højlund might make more sense. Some games Xerxes will make more sense. But what I want to see most of all from Amorim is improving players. Players need to get better. They need to get better.
Bro,
so
they need to
get better a lot better, right? Regardless of who you bring into the team, Amorim needs to take their performances right now, which is like a 2-3 out of 10, to a minimum average of like 6-7.
Yeah.
So that will allow us to know, okay, where can we improve quality? Who needs to get better? What signings we need to make? Because right now everybody's kind of shit. For the most part, no one is playing really well. So it's hard to like, okay, I don't know what the ceiling level of Højlund is. I don't know what the ceiling level of Xerxes is. I don't know what the ceiling level of Garnacho is. Like right now, he makes a lot of bad decisions. Ahmad hasn't featured enough, even though he's really talented. So we don't know the ceiling level of what he can actually be. So Amorim's first job for me is improving every single player in this team and finding out which ones are not going to work long term.
Yeah, I think the back line, I'm not too like worried, man. If I'm being honest with you, even a lot of people say the fullbacks are bad, but
I agree.
I'm all right. I'm all right with the fullbacks for me. I think I'm good with the fullbacks. I think Malassi could come in and do a decent job. Luke Shaw, forget about him, waste of space. But I think for me, the back line is not too bad. You know what I'm saying to you? When Leliora comes back in as well, which should be November. Is he back in November as well?
I think after the next international break, he should be back.
Yeah. So, and Lindelof in a back three, I'm not sure, you know what I mean, in that regards and whatnot, you know what I'm saying to you. So I think for me, it's one of them where, you know, Dalot, Mazarawi in that 4 there, you got 2 midfielders in there, and you got the 3 up front line. It can work, man. It's just a game, like I said to you, coaching, innit? Training ground. We haven't seen that for a long while, man. And the training ground, from what I'm hearing, was so repetitive that they didn't like it. They weren't liking training, man. Man, they were doing rondos and that, man. Just rondos FC. That's what we were, man. Rondos FC.
We've heard that under every manager, though, bro. Let's be honest with you. Every single manager that's been sacked, they've said the same thing. So that, to me, is just a rinse and repeat story. Do you know what I mean? But then again, you wouldn't be surprised because the performances were crap, and it was very repetitive on the pitch as well, and how bad it was. So
yeah,
I mean, I take stories out of a pinch of salt, and I think there's a lot of sour grapes coming out. You know, accounts tweeting story after story about who cares, bro? He's gone, and the best thing we can do now is draw a line under all that whole period and look forward to the future, because I think the future is very exciting for the football club now. And and I'll say it before people start going, yeah, but you said that about Ten Hag. Yes, it was exciting when Ten Hag was announced, because again, it was a step in the unknown. We didn't know what we was getting. Ultimately, it didn't work. And you have to go in the same way. You can't start saying, well, you was like that with this manager. Of course you was. But I have to go with optimism into this, because it's a fresh page, it's a new chapter, and we see what this manager can bring to Manchester United. But the initial thoughts, mate, and what I've just watched with Sporting, what I've seen previously, and the buzz around this man anyway, before he was linked to Manchester United, is all very positive and all very exciting. So I think, and I have to apologise to Ineos, because, bro, Sunday night on the Unfiltered, we was absolutely.
No, but do you have to apologize though?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we do. You know why we do?
No.
1 minute, Australia. 1 minute, Australia. Big up Australia, by the way. 1 minute, mate. Let me just land. Yeah, we do, bro. Because they are going about it all the right way. We are trained as Manchester United fans to expect leaks, to expect briefs on what United are doing. They've done nothing. They've moved in silence, and within 36 hours, they've sacked a man and hired a man. So that, to me, lets me know they are standing on business and they are doing things.
I agree.
Very, very serious. So I have to hold my hands up, because we were slagging them out, bro.
But do you have to apologize though? Why do you have to apologize?
Yeah. You do, because
I don't think you do. You know,
no,
I don't,
no, bro. What
I don't as well.
No. So what I'm saying is, the reason why we apologize is because we're saying they're on fraud watching this, because they didn't sack him.
Yes, they did. They're on fraud watch.
Yeah. So but within 36 hours, not even within 12 hours. They sacked him hard. And that's the reason why I'm saying sorry, because we were like, how have they not sacked him yet? Blah, blah, blah. They waited for the right moment and dropped it and did it.
Oh, can I rebuttal that? Can I just rebuttal what you just said? Estrella. My thing is, the reason why I'm not saying sorry is that you should have done this in the summer.
No, right. Yeah, I'm not. But
and that's why for me, it's like, if they did this in the summer, I could have said, you know what? When I was moaning in them 2 weeks, you know what? Fair enough. I apologize for moaning.
We don't know it.
I'm sorry. I'm not apologizing for making me suffer and United fans suffer and make us 14th.
We weren't privy. We weren't privy to what was going on in the summer.
Yeah, none of that. This is what I'm saying. You don't know none of
that. We're like, to add on to Double A's point. It's like I said it. I said it previously on your channel. I'm like, I'm gonna give them till December, right? I'm not gonna start flagging them up. I said I'm gonna give them till December. They got it done earlier. And mind you, again, I think we're just conditioned. Like, we don't know the work that they've been doing behind the scenes, and that's why we're thinking, oh, they were sitting on their ass doing nothing. Who knows what the situation of Amorim was in the summer?
I'm not disputing. All I'm saying is that for me, if they made a mistake in the summer, I don't see why we should apologize. We
don't know if they
done their job, which is fair enough.
I don't think they made the mistake. And tell me, we on the last stream both.
They didn't make a mistake.
Me and you, Tell me, both agreed on the last stream. Remember when everyone was losing their hair, and I was like, bro, you lot told me to back this system, to believe in Ineos, and that's what I'm doing. I said, if they're the capable, best-in-class people that they think we are, they will make the right penultimate decisions. Since the last time we've all had correspondence and spoke to each other, what has since now happened? They've got rid of him and now appointed, or are about to appoint, the person that they wanted in the first place. The way I look at it is, the reason why they didn't get rid of Ten Hag initially is because maybe, one, they didn't want to repeat the past errors where it's just sack. Maybe they said, this is the guy that, let's actually back him since we're now here. They gave him an opportunity. but they already had in mind who they wanted to replace him with. Yeah.
They also,
maybe fair enough. Double A. What Saeed is saying, both of you are right. It's like
we're both right in a sense, but I want to apologize. That's all.
It's basically like hiring a driver, and he's teetering on the edge a little bit, and you're waiting for him to like straighten up. He does eventually straighten up, but it's like, why did you take so long to straighten up? So I understand what you're saying about fraud watch, but then I also understand what he's saying as well. So you're both.
And I agree with that. Right. And his point about sacking him in the summer, bro, I didn't want him to be here after the FA Cup final, and I stand on that. What I'm apologising for, maybe should have been it clearer, is my reaction to Sunday. And I get it, that is their fault he was here, but my reaction, the way I acted, when I look at it, I look back and I think, right, so
but you have every right to. Don't apologize for being in that situation.
No.
You have every right to.
No. Yeah, but what I'm saying, the lesson learned is I now know going forward, these really do move in silence, bro, because no one expects.
Maybe.
No, double A.
I don't think you should feel the way you should feel.
I've been streaming this on the channel and I've been getting hate for this, so I won't hear it. When I said if these are the same people that managed to get Lenny Euro from Real Madrid's clutches and bring them to United, why can't they do that for a manager? And you, Saeed, and other people, you and Saeed and other people saying, "Oh, like,
not me.
It probably won't happen." I said, "I'm
not me, bro.
Ineos. It's now happened now, so I'm not that surprised that they grabbed him because I've been screaming this for the longest now."
I said from day one, when we all the summer and in the summer when they were going out, the names we were linked with was knocking me sick, bro. And I've said, if you're Manchester United, you should be able to go to any football club and take their manager regardless of who they are. That's always been my stance because that's the standards. That's the standards of I hold to Manchester United. So the fact they've gone and done that, and probably my number two, Nagelsmann would have been the man I wanted first.
Yeah.
But the fact they've got Amorim, if anything, just to make Brian smile a little bit more, I'm absolutely.
Nah, he's top three for everyone though. Everyone's top three was Amorim. Like he was in everyone.
Well, maybe not everyone. I think some people really wanted Nagelsmann. Some people were like happy with Tuchel. Amorim, I don't think as much of our fans. Nobody watches the Portuguese league, man. Nobody really knows about him like that, unless you followed him, which I have for a long time. Like when Arsenal were under pressure, I was like, go get Amorim. When Chelsea were sacking their managers, I was like, go get Amorim. And, now Manchester United, we've let go of Ten Hag. I'm like, Amorim makes a lot of sense. There's been a lot of data that's come out that from people who, watch these things. They say that Amorim statistically makes the most sense for Manchester United. But for me, it's not just, what we see on the pitch. It's off the pitch, which I think was a lot of Ten Hag's problems. He just fell out with so many people, and he just couldn't communicate the way he wanted to play, and he was a confused man. At the end of the day, he said he couldn't play the Ajax way, but signed a bunch of Ajax players. Like he's just confused at the end of the day. So I'm hoping Amorim comes in, and at this point, listen, if Ineos I think they made the right decision. Whether people need to apologize, it's left to be seen. The only time I'm going to be in love or praise Ineos is when I see Manchester United win a league title again. That's the only time.
That's fair.
Right now, I'm really not emotionally invested. Like Amorim is here. I'm happy, but I'm not emotionally invested. And I urge all Manchester United fans to not be emotionally invested on any player, even the manager, because these are people and they can let you down. At the end of the day, we need to see results. Amorim needs to come here and actually do the job. Okay, he needs to come in here and actually coach these players. Let's see better football. Let's have Old Trafford not be a place where people just bounce in and take what they want and leave. Like, we need to see the football. And I think at this point, we shouldn't be like, we just give him time. Like, listen, if Amorim is thinking of the gaff in a year from now,
don't say 3 months like Nedu, man. Nedu's going
I watched that stream. But no, there's pressure on him. It's Manchester United, there's pressure on him.
Nedu said if he doesn't do well in 3 months, sack him.
That's just childish. You want to be
bro. He also didn't rate Saliba, so anything you have to take with him is
Can I just say, Saeed, with this manager, not just because he was in our top 3 or most people's top 3, there's instant wins and little positives because the system that he plays is obviously going to want fallbacks in your system, innit? Alvaro Fernandez, he's obviously seen him in the Portuguese league. We've got a buyback clause pretty cheap. He'll probably come back
straight away. Get that
and
done,
then
man.
The second benefit of this is he's not coming in pre-season, And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know that pre-season bug that some people get. They've been terrible the previous season. Pre-season comes and we have a new manager. The manager gets sucked into that.
Is this the first time we've had a manager?
This is the first. This is the first one. Yeah.
So then he's going to be able to see these players for what they are during the season. So there will be no time for a little purple period and then
I like that. I like that.
This is why I'm positive about the situation now. So I'm looking at it from new eyes, thinking, okay,
that's a good point.
The whole season's pre-season. Someone said it. I don't know about that one. We need to still do something.
Didn't Fergie get announced? Didn't Fergie get announced on the 6th of November 1986? So that was in the middle of the season.
But I'm talking about in our lifetime.
All right, yeah. So
but is it your lifetime or something?
No, I'm just saying, bro.
I would invest in.
Anyway, but imagine you wait until the 6th of November because then it's like 40 years after Fergie.
I'll forget this tradition thing, man. Allow it, bro. I want to.
I'm just saying it.
What did I tell you about that Mike Keegan as well?
We gotta let Fergie live, man. We gotta.
I don't like him, man.
Let's not start
all the journalists, man. There's no one I like. The only maybe Ornstein is the only one that I actually respect because he doesn't play the Twitter game. He's not trying to get clicks. He's not trying to. He just comes in, drops a bomb, and he leaves. Like everyone else is playing the Twitter game, so I don't really listen to anybody else. Ornstein, is the only journalist really that I respect. But outside of that, no, I think there's a lot of good omens with the hiring because bringing in the manager mid-season allows him to judge the squad and see who's going to let him down. Luke Shaw again is having another setback. He's gone. He should be done this window.
Done.
Oh yeah, Brian. There's also one more thing that's happening for the first time that's never happened in our history before. When we're signing a manager, the coaches that he worked with previously are coming with him at the same time, all at once, and he's not going to be made to work with other people that he don't know. Obviously, Van Nistelrooy and the other guys are still there, but I believe they're going to be heavily involved with the first team coaching.
Yeah, I think outside of Jose, maybe bringing Rui Faria. I can't remember anyone else. Did Van Gaal bring anyone of note? Really, I don't think he had gigs.
They've always been able to bring one, but not like a collective of
not like a team.
He brought Airport Albert. He brought in the guy that was with him in the Netherlands squad.
Who was his assistant though? Who was his assistant? Wasn't it? Who was his assistant coach?
Albert. I'm sure it was
him? Or was it?
Man. I'm telling you, Airport Albert was his assistant. He had 3 coaching staff. Let me see now. Man United. I'm sure he had it. I'm sure he had them all, but he had Ryan Giggs there though.
Giggs was there.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah. There you go. This is it, man. This is what he had. So he had Albert there, and then he had my man there. He was a tactician, and then you had Ryan Giggs as well with him as well. So
who was his main assistant? Was the guy on the left? So
this guy here was his main guy. This guy was more the, you know what I mean, like Rennie Hack, but this guy was the brains. You know what I'm saying? Because he was with it with the Dutch Netherlands squad. Then obviously Albert's with Arsenal now, isn't it? Remember this game, Barry? This is the game against Stoke, man. We lost this game. That was the lowest I felt under him. But let me ask you a question, guys. Yeah. And by the way, there's 2.2K in the building, 587 likes, guys. Come on, we need 1,000 likes. You know the score already, people. Let me ask you a question because I was speaking to someone in the car today, in the taxi, the Uber driver, and he was telling me, the next manager won't succeed until certain man get out of the team. And for me, and I deeped it and obviously I know Estrella's been talking about it and whatnot and saying but for me,
Estrella's favorite topic.
No, but for me, this is probably the time where it's most valid. You feel me? We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Who is this?
There's six players you have to look out for, bro. There's six players I'm not willing. There's six players I'm not willing to give.
Non-negotiables.
Yeah, because the rest are all been brought in from the managers. So the six are the six that precede Ten Hag. So I'm talking Bruno, talking Rashford, Shaw, Dalot, Maguire, and Lindelof. They're the six that were there before Ten Hag came, yeah? So they're the ones that, if I start seeing them play well now and turning it world-class performances, I'm going to be on their backs because
it's a little harsh on Dalot, though. A little harsh on Dalot, but everyone else I agree with.
Yeah.
Dalot's been all right, I think, for me. Dalot's been all right.
No, that's true.
I'm saying get rid of Luke Shaw now, but if he was to come back, I can't lie. If you was to see him play well, I wouldn't be surprised because he's incentivized to.
If he's fit really quick, I'm gonna be pissed off.
No,
that tells me exactly what you're doing.
Don't worry, man. He ain't gonna be fit, man.
But if he does come back here, if he starts playing well, don't be surprised because he's incentivized. Like, bro.
No, I think Sajim will rip up his contract himself. If I'm being totally honest with you, I think Sajim is gonna get rid of Luke Shaw. He doesn't like him. He doesn't like him. He clocked him in an interview and told him, "Don't tear your hamstring or whatever." Like, imagine your CEO telling you that, man. He knows that this guy is a bum. He's never fit.
Yeah.
He's done. He's done. I think he should retire from football. If I'm being honest with you, because he can't stay fit. He can't stay fit.
So true, man.
He's done. He's finished.
Yeah, he's so done, man. I can't lie to you. Like, for me, I think you're right, What he does with Bruno Fernandes, what he does with Rashford.
It's going to be telling. It's going to be telling.
What he does with, even I think for me, Garnacho, I'm not going to lie to you as well. I think that's one as well. Now, you know why? You know why? Because for me, we all know that Garnacho ain't ready in it, regardless of a new manager comes in. I don't think his ability is there yet for him to be like thriving week in, week out. As an impact player, yes. So that's another one for me. If he's playing week in, week out. Mainu's someone that...
I actually agree with Estrella here. I think you have to also manage Mainu better.
Yeah, I'm not saying start him every game, but
the fact that for me we're talking about Mainu and not being managed is the fact that he's looked cooked under Ten Hag's system. If Mainu is playing further forward, I don't think you see a guy who's looking like he's. You
still need to manage him. You still need to manage him, Saeed. Like we still need to bring in, at least in my opinion, 2 forwards, right? That will play alongside the striker.
Yeah,
that are more experienced, that are going to bring goals, that are going to bring assists. Now that can elevate our attack. Our attack, in my opinion, a Manchester United team with a dead attack is just not Manchester United. Like I'd rather our defense be shit than our attack be this poor. So let's go sign some really good forward players that we can see more exciting football. I think you're pushing. Like we'll see Kobe Mainu play midfield. We'll see him maybe play one of the 10s. But even Foden right now is not playing game after game after game after game. Like he sits bench regularly for Manchester City. He's regularly on the bench.
But then Brian, they will argue. But some people will argue because look at the team that he's trying to get into compared to United to get it. But I understand your point. I'm with you on your point because I agree with you. But other people will use that comparison.
No, I hear that. I hear that. But I think what Saeed was talking about was more so like players that like they should not be getting. They should not be a guaranteed name on the team sheet. I think if Kobe Mainu is healthy, he's still one of the first names on the team sheet.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do hear what you're
for this season. For this season, sure you can't because we don't have the players in depth and quality. But for next season, no. Next season,
and I said this before because I could foresee this.
Not because of his ability, he's very good talent wise, but 100%. He's a young player. I want Kobe Mainu to be an extra. He's like, we're bringing Kobe Mainu on. Like that's how I want to feel. We already have world talented players. Like imagine Manchester United go bringing Kvaratskhelia to play as one of the 10s. Like that's what I want. Like then you bring in Kobe, like that's different levels. Like then you have quality in depth. You're not doing this thing where you're like, Mainu, you have to be everything for us right now, which I think is the mistake we've been doing with our young players. So that's where I stand on this.
Can I ask you what players now that this manager's in here, what players do you think are at risk?
I think the ones that are at risk, that's another question.
Just remember, because most of these signings that we said this manager has been back.
Could be Lisandro. Maybe Lisandro a little bit, because I think for me, I think Lisandro. I'm not saying
he plays back 3 for Argentina, bro.
I think but what I'm trying to say is that because he was a Ten Hag signing, and one of the reasons why Ten Hag played him in his system, he might necessarily be the guy for the new manager. Listen, I think he can play. But I'm just giving maybe one of the risks.
I think Rashford for sure, bro. I think Rashford is in trouble.
What about the keeper?
I don't think he, like I've said with Onana before now, I think he'll be okay for now. Yeah, I've said this before. Okay for now. He's someone that...
Who's he got for Sporting? Who's the Sporting keeper? No, that's
A Porto keeper. Sorry,
it's Porto. Yeah, who's a Sporting keeper, guys? Is he good?
I don't know.
No,
I don't even know, you know.
Because you never know. He might just decide to bring his own guy. You never know for that one.
if he's gonna bring anyone, bring the striker, please.
Who's the keeper, guys? I don't know.
Been,
Is it Kovacic? Is it Kovacic? Something like that.
I have no clue.
Yeah, let me know in the chat. Is it a Bosnian keeper, guys? Is it a
you know
Bosnian
what would
keeper?
be a low-key if you can get him for a cheap fee, maybe on loan, is I would say maybe Nunes from City, because I think there's a player there that's not getting utilized at all because he's a ball carrier. He's a ball carrier, and Pep is not really in.
They're not loaning him to us. Come on.
Oh, come on.
No, they're not.
Again,
But bro, that
we
game,
could get him.
No.
the first game of the season last year against Wolves, he absolutely battered our midfield.
Of course, he embarrassed us,
bro.
That's the reason he went to Man City.
I thought, bro, we had to go and get him, and then he goes to fucking Man City, bro. Like, we missed out big time on him. He's a
good player, man.
He's a good player. He's a very good player.
Big up, man. This one here, big up HKN said, Lissandro is weak in defending wide space. He might struggle in Amorim's system. Listen, they got Inacio, you know, which United were looking at him in the summer, and that's the one maybe United might go after, or they might go after Branthwaite. It's one of the two. Inacio or Branthwaite. And Branthwaite's injuries, man. Listen, man, you have to talk about it, man.
Saeed, remember what I told you? I told you that his fee is going to drop this season.
Facts,
and he's been ravished by injuries. Not that I wished it upon him, but he's not been the same guy. There's no way they can demand the fee again for him.
They were demanding like what, 80 million?
75 million.
75, yeah, come on, bro. Kick rocks. Now we're gonna get him for 40 or 50. Like, come on, man.
Since we'll probably outside name I would like to see us get linked with, and his move fell through. If Maguire's going, maybe like a cheeky bid for Gehi from Palace.
Nah, not for me, but I can't lie.
I
can't lie, bro. I think he's not that guy.
Do you know what it is with these type of players? Like, what's his name? Tyrese Mitchell, whatever his name was.
Mitchell. Yeah. Tyreek Mitchell. Yeah.
These players look good when they're at a certain level, innit?
Exactly. Yeah? Thank you.
No. Wait. Don't get me wrong. They still have the ability, but it's like they can't churn that ability when they go to another level. But they look good at a comfortable level. Is that Ross Barkley sometimes?
I agree. That's a good example. That's a great example.
It's a good example. I like him.
That's a great example. People were like, "Oh, bring Ross Barkley to Old Trafford."
That's why I did not want Barkley. I was one of the. I was like, no.
Barkley. He's cold, man.
No, Jesus.
He's good for Villa. He's good for Villa.
Nah, bro.
I mean? He's not even playing that good for Villa.
He is.
He was good at. He's not playing that good for Villa.
Nah, but that's a bad.
We saw him at Chelsea. He couldn't
He's
even
doing for Villa right now. I promise you that now.
Where's he playing? Their main midfield is Rodgers. They have Onana, Tielemans, and Megan in midfield. Where's he playing?
No, generally they rotate. He plays a lot, man. He plays football.
He comes him off the bench, and the times I've watched him, he's been dead.
I can't lie, you lot. I swear.
Ross Barkley's he's a good player, but
he's not
United's level, but Aston Villa are doing bits right now.
That's for Aston Villa.
If this was like 2 months ago, all of you lot would be saying Barkley's starting for United.
Saeed, just next 5 games. Just watch Villa's next 5 games and tell me if Barkley's good.
You saying no to Gehi, but yes to Barkley is a shame.
I didn't say no to Barkley. I didn't say yes to Barkley.
Saeed said
I said yes. I said no to Gehi.
Your shit. You straight.
How is that? They're 2 different positions. One of them for me. When I look at Gehi, I'm not gonna lie to you. He makes a lot of mistakes, man. He makes a lot of mistakes, man.
He was England's best centre back in the Euros, bro.
Okay,
Maguire is my best centre back for England. What does that mean?
Barkley, he's a bench player at Villa. Why should we want him at Man United?
Anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, I think for me, should I tell you one that someone's not gonna know. Yeah, it's so left field, man. And I think for me, this guy's a beast. You know, he plays for Forest.
Oh, what's his name? The left back.
Left back? No.
Is it is midfield or defense?
Brazilian defender.
Murillo?
Yes.
Oh, he's too aggressive.
I'm telling you now.
He's too aggressive for me. He's too aggressive for me.
That's what I'm saying, man. Man said too aggressive, man.
I'm telling you now.
Australia don't like it aggressive.
You need to find balance in defense.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you now. Yeah, he's good on the ball. He's actually quick, yeah, bro. Defensively strong. He's a unit. I'm telling you now. I'm just saying a left field choice here that you want in the Premier League. Go and get Murillo, man. I'm telling you, bro. Man said too aggressive, you know, bro. What's going on here, man? Yo, like for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you guys have watched Murillo, I don't know if you guys have watched him, but trust me, bro.
He's a decent player.
He's been a beast this season as well. I think they've conceded the less. I think one of the fewest goals.
I need a Ryan in order to pull up, man. That's what if we're talking about
tell me I like him, but my God, is that guy bad defensively? He gets cooked consistently. But as a left wing back, he could work.
Bro, as a left wing back, bro, Ryan Nuri has he's one of the most technically gifted left backs in the league, bro. He's so cold. He's so cold, bro.
He gets cooked a lot though. Defensively,
he does. Davis,
shocking.
He was an option in the summer.
If
Davis would be an elite signing because again, for our wing backs, I know people will be concerned about the wages, but the way I'd look at it is the wing backs are the key of this system. Like they play a huge role. So it makes sense for him to make more money. I guess I'm looking at it like in American football, but he would make a lot of sense for me. Davis, we need PMP in this team. We don't have it. We just don't have it at all. We lack it. But I'm also starting to think that even getting on the right side, maybe Frimpong starts to make a little bit more sense, for the team.
Yeah. But then, what are you going to do with Mazraoui then?
Mazraoui can still play, man.
He can still play.
Man. No, we've not had two left back for a year.
No. But he just said if we was to get Frimpong, which I was in agreement with, because I actually wanted him in the summer before we got Mazraoui. If we was to bring Frimpong into the system, then you're now stuck with 3 right backs.
He can play as one of the center backs on. He can play on one of the center backs as well.
Mazraoui can play left back. He can play left wing back. He can play right wing back. He can play right center back.
My thing is this: if we're gonna get a left back, I'd rather go Alphonso Davis.
I'm with you.
Fernandez. Gutierrez.
Wait. Did you say no to Alphonso Davies? Did you do like
no?
This one here.
No. I'm saying my choice, my first choice. I was saying no for my first choice. Probably would never happen, but I think probably one of the best, if not the best, left wing backs in the world, DeMarco from Inter. Absolutely.
You know what?
DeMarco from Inter.
So that's a shout,
bro. Yeah. He's elite, but he's gonna be 60, 70 million easy. And I don't think
easy. He's
quite comfy in that Inter Serie A mold.
No.
Robinson.
Shoot me. Just shoot me. I'm sorry. I've been seeing us linked to this guy from Fulham, and I'm questioning Manchester United fans. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying it's an option.
He runs in straight lines. He runs in. Are we not tired of that? The players that just run in straight lines. Like at least Alphonso Davies can, he can swerve and move a bit. You saw him in the Champions League. But Robinson, he runs with his head up. He runs with
there's a lot of power.
Do you know why I want Alphonso Davies? Yeah, because he will be like the left-sided version of Kyle Walker. Regardless, even if you try to skip him, he's gonna catch you, and that's always a bonus. Like it always makes the other attacking opposition.
That ain't gonna happen.
No one's ever skipping him, bro. I've never seen anyone skip him.
Yeah, he's fast.
Davis,
you only get him really if you go on the inside. His weakness is on the inside.
Yeah,
so if you go on the inside,
listen, he's been cooked bare times, man. Alphonso Davies, man.
If you're gonna do like Kyle Walker,
if
you look over his career in the whole span, the same thing as Kyle Walker. How many times could you say he got skipped? He gets skipped a lot of times, but I'm saying in general,
he's just got recovery pace.
It helps the defense out of so many situations just by him getting back, able to get back so quickly. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can skip him, but it's gonna take the high level, like the best of the best. We don't play best of the best every week in the Premier League, so for the most part, he'll be fine. Like he'll be fine. But he's not playing Yamal every week, guys. Like
that's what I'm saying. And also the Premier League will suit him. The Premier League will suit his kind of style as well. But I think for me, if we don't get Champions League football, that's a dead one. That ain't gonna happen, man.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so.
Let me tell you right now, Madrid. I'm not saying listen, Madrid are favorites. But he's going to ask for a certain amount. And if they don't pay him, we can get him. It's happening in Euro. I know he's for free.
So how much would you willing to spend on him? 300k
Wages?
No.
I'd say 200 base salary. 200 base.
Yeah.
Then a lot of bonus incentives for me.
Definitely.
And obviously sign-on fee would be pretty high.
He's won things in his career, even for at an international level. He's won things. It's crazy that Canada, so he's he'll play as a forward for Canada. He'll play as a left, bro. He does everything. So no, absolutely. I think that's a good one.
If we want to look for a younger one, and the chat was reminding me of someone I like watching in Serie A. I think he just got man of the match tonight or last night. Patrick Dorgu from Lecce, young player, really interesting looking wing back or left back or however you want to say it. But he's one that might go under the radar that in 2-3 years is going to be a 60-70 million pound.
200k, man. What do you mean?
Ashworth, we're targeting him, which is interesting because I didn't expect us to go for someone like Alphonso Davies. But if the fact that we are targeting him and there's rumors in Germany, we'll see. I think that's very smart if we can bring him in.
Yeah, I think for me, listen, man, I think ultimately we're not going to go and splash, a lot of money this summer if we don't get European football or whatever it is, or just in general, we're going to have to be methodical with our spending. You know what I mean? I think, Ruben Amorim, talent ID-wise. Who's he signed? Let me check his signings, Ruben Amorim.
Wait, why are you doing that really quickly, yeah? Are we expecting to make any signings in January?
Yeah, for sure.
I think so.
I think so as well. What's a reasonable spend for all of you lot in January?
Spend?
I think the first thing we have to do is go and get Fernandez back. First thing we have to try and do.
If we can get him back, yeah.
But I think that's the first thing.
There we go.
And
I'll be honest. If he's the only one we bring in, I'll be happy with that. Because if we've got Malacia back, I think if we've got Malacia back, I think we've got that.
Can we talk about the striker situation?
Before you do that, Manuel Ugarte, he got for 24 million euros.
Yeah.
Coventry, he got for Victor Gyökeres 24 million. Hodgmeland from Leeds, the one that I think you were talking about there. Lecce, sorry, yeah. Conrad Harder from the Norgeland. Paulinho from Braga. Araujo, who is from Toluco. Gonçalves from Famalicão. Vinagre, Porto. This player from Mainz, Valladolid. Pedro Porro, remember that one? Time ago. Marcus Edwards, who I don't mind. You know what? I think that could be a shout, Marcus Edwards.
There's better options than that.
Diomande, he's another one we haven't even spoken about, guys. 20 years old, centre back. But again, we've got a lot of centre backs, to be fair. Trincao, not all that for me. Obviously, this player here, Tabata.
So speaking to a Spanish girlfriend. Look at these pronunciations, bro. Look at him. Look at Angola, fam. So listen, man. I think for me, they're decent players. Some of them are decent. He's also managed Paulinho and players like that. And so
Gyökeres is the one. If we were to take anybody from that club, it would be him, in my opinion.
There's only the second one I would say is Hodgman, the Danish midfielder. Those are the two I would really want.
Gyökeres is a bad man, bro.
He's really good, guys. He's really good. He's a lot better than.
Man, we got already players.
Yeah, but Saeed.
We need more, bro. We need more.
Are you sure, man?
Yes.
You see the centre back position. You see the left back. You see the left centre side position. Yeah. Everyone's gonna forget this name, but I remember him when he was in the Prem. Bala Kochop, he played for Southampton, the German centre back.
Oh yeah.
What's everyone going on with him? Because
I think he had a lot of injuries. I think he had a couple of injuries, and
he's fallen off. He's fallen off.
He looked good that first season. He broke out, but he hasn't.
And then he went to the German team, and then I don't know if Aaron's in the chat, but I think he had a couple of injuries, and then didn't work out. But so okay, cool. 3 strikers then, yeah. Cool. So you want Gyökeres, you want, how do you manage the minutes of the rest of the players?
Why I see, because Xerxes, I see him as someone that could play as one of those 10 positions.
Exactly.
One of those 10 positions.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think he would excel very well, especially if you have pace out wide with someone on the left, like Davies and whatnot. And he has pace out right on the right with the wing backs. I don't think it's as big as a problem, right? Because I do think we'll still see Højlund and Xerxes play together in this system. So, listen, but I don't want to go back to Sir Alex Ferguson, but if you have a chance to sign one of the best strikers in the world, you do it. You do it. Like you don't think twice, because the striker position is very hard. And I like Højlund, and I rate Xerxes, but it's very hard to get someone that is just that level, man. It's very hard. Like you can't. It's hard. Like look at Lewandowski is still going. Kane is still going. These guys are aging. It's hard to find that level, man.
And there's still, bro.
Osherman, he finds himself in the predicament right now.
Yeah, bro. It's hard to find that level of, array of finishing. Like if you people just go look at, like, he finishes like
bro.
It's not just his finishing. His ball carrying, his power, his dribbling is crazy.
He's a proper footballer, bro. He's a proper footballer. So we need to go. And people are talking about. We can play with multiple strikers on the pitch. The whole purpose of this 3-4-2-1 or 3, like, it's versatile. Like,
bro, we got food at home, man.
We can play with Xerxes. We can play with Xerxes as a 10. Play with Ahmad as a 10. Menu, whatever the case may be. Gyokan is up top. Like, there's different things.
I'd rather, what I'd rather do? I'd rather stock up on the the guys that are just outside of him. So the inside forwards, kind of almost like, I'd rather.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So I'd rather stock up on them, man. Yeah. Rather than the guys.
Right wingers, who you getting? I want to know this question because I've got an answer for you. Right wingers,
I can't lie to you, bro.
If Anthony goes, hopefully, if he goes, who you getting?
You know what, man? I love Kvaratskhelia, man. I can't lie to you.
Did he say right winger Australia or left?
Yeah, right winger. I'm doing this on purpose. Okay. Strictly right wing. Everyone's right winger.
Right winger. Yeah, we got Ahmad there. You got Ahmad as well, but I say
no, because Anthony. Let's just say for argument's sake, Anthony's
right
gone.
Winger.
One more.
Trying to think, man. Difficult. Right winger market is looking a bit dead. I can't lie.
The name that I'm gonna say, you're gonna get onto me, but I already know which one.
There's two people.
I don't want no PMP player. I want a player that could, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want no PMP.
Someone that I see potential in. Yep.
Go on then.
Madueke.
Oh, Madueke.
Bro, you can do that. You can do that as much as you want. I'm telling you, he's a player, bro.
Listen to me. I don't need no trial and error, man.
It's not trial and error.
It's a trial and error, man. It's a trial and error.
I just Estrella, I don't want to give Chelsea any more money.
Exactly.
I don't want to give Chelsea any more money.
He's not another Mason Mount though. This is not the same though.
We give them too much money, man. What they'll do is, you know what they'll do? They'll get that money and probably go buy Florian Wirtz or something, or something like that. That is too true though.
Yeah, I don't want to because they'll rinse us. They'll ask for like 60-70 million.
I don't understand this ideology. Like, I get you don't want to fund somebody.
Actually, I know.
I think there's two better options. In Mbeumo will be one, but for me, Kudus.
Oh yeah,
Kudus would be.
Anybody know this? Anyone know this?
Would be really good.
Call me crazy, yeah, but Kudus, I already feel like we have Ahmad and he's a Kudus.
No. They're not the same. They're not the same.
No.
Kudus is more explosive, man. Kudus is more. He got that burst of pace, the dribbling for me, the yards,
the strength, the ball carrying from this guy is insane.
When Ahmad had that mad season at Sunderland, I thought that's what he was. Honestly, that's
not really.
No. Ahmad plays different. He's more creative. He wants to link play and everything. Not that Kudus can do that, but that PMP is what is really keeping Ahmad from being like a next level player, right? But for Kudus, he can do everything, and he can play on the left side as well. Like, he will cover a lot of positions for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So for me, we need to buy more within the Premier League.
85 million. His release cost is around 85 million.
It's a lot.
Huh?
85.
85.
I think
it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but that's why Mbeumo will be my other option. But I like Kudus.
But you know,
I like Kudus a lot.
Newcastle won in January, you know.
My only problem with Kudus is, and he's a brilliant footballer, but he wears Skechers, and I can't get aboard with someone that wears Skechers. I'm sorry, man. He wears Skechers boots, bro. I can't get on board with Skechers.
No, he's actually not, you know. It release cost valid for the summer window only, so I think it's gone now.
Is it gone?
Yeah, that release cost it's done. It was only for that summer. And now it's anything, innit? Yeah.
He's gonna, So he's probably not gonna be possible.
Oh no! Actually, no. I got it. No, I got it. So it's here. So Kudus has an 85 million release clause, which will become active at the end of the season. So yeah, end of the season is going to be active.
He might be worth it, but Liverpool might target him to replace Mo
Liverpool.
Salah.
I think Liverpool will go in for him. I
They're
can't lie to
target
you.
him to replace Mo Salah, man.
Salah, Salah,
Yeah.
or just in general.
But for me, that left side is crucial, is as well, because we do have Ahmad, but at least we have somebody. But Garnacho and Rashford has been off, just off it.
Atletico winger, get that Atletico winger, mate.
Who?
Let's go winger.
The one that was about is it or is it Athletic Bilbao? The one that was about to go to Arsenal.
Nico Williams.
He's been kind of spooky this season. He's kind of spooky this season.
Spooky, man.
Outside shout for the right wing who's been brilliant this season for Juventus. Conceição, young player.
Oh
22.
Yildiz.
But he's very small though. He's very small.
I don't
In the Premier League, guys, we need to look more within the Premier League for forward players. We've been burned badly. The only person I'll make an exception for is Gyökeres, but I mean he's played in England even though he's lower tier. But Gyökeres is the only forward I would look outside of England. We need some more people who just come into the team.
Bro.
They know what they're gonna do. I would still target Cunha.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
I would still target Cunha as well.
Cunha can play them split roles in 10, like you said.
Wait. You don't like Mateus Cunha?
No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's the same thing when Double A said about Mark Gahey and stuff like it was in a certain time period where I'd have been like, yeah. Now we're in a different time period.
Nah, bro.
He still fits though.
No. Any time period, bro. Any time period.
New manager. Now I'm not thinking about what would have.
Nah, bro. He's not that guy.
Bro, he sticks out like a sore thumb, bro. He's like by far the best player on that team.
He'll be the far best player at what team?
No, I said he's by far the best player at his current. Like it's
he'll
like
be our best attacker, man. Are you mad?
Honestly, he would be our best attacker.
He'll be our best attacker, man.
Saeed, I don't know how you can say that, and then you agreed with me earlier when we was talking about Mark Gahey because bro, Zaha was one of the best players at Crystal Palace, came United, and he couldn't.
And Zaha would still be a cold player if he came to United at that age, 27, 28. He would be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Zaha would ball out though.
I'm not going to argue because I haven't seen it. I'm not ignorant, so I haven't seen it, so I can't argue.
Bro, I don't know.
You just need to listen. I urge everybody, if you can, watch Wolves. They do play some good stuff, even though they lose a lot of games.
Yeah, they play
Cunha, every time I watch him, man, he does something in a game. Like, listen, you can be techie, you can do something, but at the end of the day, you need to do something that affects the game. And every time I watch him, he does something. So for me, we don't have players that do that. We don't have players that do anything. We don't. They don't affect the game. Like Cunha, you'll see him come to midfield and ask, give me the ball. He'll pick up the ball, he'll beat two people, he'll find a pass that opens the opposition. Like, we don't have anybody like that in the team at all.
Yeah. Big up HK Wilson. Why not Musiala or Wirtz for the 10 spots either?
It's not realistic.
We don't have 250 million, bro. That's
I wish, man.
Jesus Christ. We might need to list out Old Trafford for those two players.
Listen, I got back some more coins. What's going on?
Listen, man. Cunha, listen to me, yeah? He's not the most prolific striker in the world, but what he is, though, big up Temi, man. Love, bro. He facilitates others, and he will make United play better. As a result, then we'll get more goals. Okay. Let's think about the other side of it. We just always want their goals. How about we just have players that are good players, and then we'll get the goals? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that, but you know, I'm getting tired of having players that are like multi-purpose players, where it's like they can do a bit of this, a bit of that. I just want a player to.
So who's out there in world football right now, apart from the guys that are at the elite top? Most of the players are like that, though. Most players, you have to find. There's going to be flaws in their game where you got to work on it.
Of course. But I'm asking for what positions are you talking about? Because if we're talking about a striker, then go get an out, and I just want a finisher, like a bagsman. I don't care about build up, not just a bagsman. That's why I said we should go.
But I wouldn't use him on the striker position as often, even though he can play there. Like left side, one of the 10s behind the striker, because we need those positions. For this Amorim system, that 3-4-3, you need those two players with the striker. They need to be flexible. They need to be able to play in tight spaces. It is crucial, because like if you watch Amorim, the way he has his attack playing right now is that they're very much like it's very much an old school 2010 2018 where you can see them actually try and play through the center. Look at our team. Who can play through the center of a packed team right now? Like who can do that?
Can I throw a name in the box that probably not gettable at all, but Morgan Rogers, Villa. I think he would
but he's not gettable, man. He's not
but,
gettable.
I mean, it's one of them. If you know, if we're not that we will be, but if we're in Champions League, win Europa, do you know what I mean? It's a name.
Listen, Dibbling, broski. Listen, man, it's a shout. But right now, let him have one more season, man.
He's too young, man. He's too young. We like. I don't mind it, but we need experienced forwards. We need more experienced forwards. All our forwards are like outside of Rashford, under 23.
Would you loan Ivan Toney?
No,
not now.
He's so rude, man.
That'll probably be a possibility pretty soon.
Who? Sorry,
Ivan Toney.
Nah, bro, man, he's done, man. Let him eat his food, man, and let him just relax, man. You know what I mean, bro? He's getting money over there, man.
To be fair, what I would say is more realistic though, because we have been targeting Eze. And he has a release clause for 65 million.
That's too much. I'm sorry. I rate him, but he's not worth 60. I'm sorry.
He's not, man. I'm past that.
No, sorry. He might be worth that, but I'm not willing to part of that money for. I know my club's in financial difficulty.
Exactly. We got to be strategic, man. We got to be strategic with this money, man. Eze was two years ago. Now we need to move on from Eze. We need to move on from these kind of guys now. You know what I'm saying?
They're already planning the window. They're already planning the window. Yeah. So I think someone like Eze is someone that they've looked at. I think Xavi Simons again is someone that they've been looking at as well. So they've probably been planning this 3-4-3 for a while, guys.
What about
I think they've been looking at it.
Would you take it?
Yes, Angel. Yes,
100%. Angel Gomez.
Bro, free? Are you mad? Free transfer.
Free transfer, bro.
Bring him home, man.
I honestly believe this transfer window coming up here, we've already like identified targets that were gonna come straight away. So like Alvaro Fernandez, it just makes sense financially. Angel Gomez, financially, it makes sense. I'm thinking if that's two already that we need, a midfielder and a left back, who's the other financial one that makes sense? That's a striker, like an out and out striker, or the number 10, because you've already got Joshua Zirkzee that can play that, and you've got Bruno. I'm not saying I want to keep Bruno, but you've got two. So then why would you buy three? Just buy the striker. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You have to sell Mason Mount this summer, by the way, guys. We have to sell Mason Mount.
I don't see a striker coming, bro. To be honest,
I don't think they will buy a striker. Yeah.
Nah,
I'm not getting my head worked up on a striker, bro. That's out the equation. Nah. For me, the wingers or the guy that's going to play the inside forwards, midfielders, and a centre back and maybe a full back. That's where we need to aim at. So
I think we'll get specialty wing backs because we need them. We cannot have square pegs in round hole because the system is just we need it for that for the system. So I think we'll buy at least one wing back. Alvaro Fernandez does make sense, but if we can get Davis, I think we'll go for Davis.
We'll give him the summer.
Yeah, if we can, we'll see what happens. Like I think by January, I think he will make up his mind where he wants to go. For sure.
Why by January?
Because then he can speak to other clubs officially.
Okay.
His contract is expiring. Angel Gomez is tricky.
What is it that you don't like about it?
Why is it, Ryan?
He's technically one of the best players I've seen in a long time, but physical presence that we lack in this team is scaring me.
That's the
only thing. Unless we use him as one of the 10s.
I think one of the
then it's fine, but central midfield, no.
Right, him as a 10, he I'm not going to compare him to Phil Foden, but receiving it on the half turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I want him, because it's like when they punch it into him, when I've seen him receive it on the half, the way he can just spin straight away, and it's like the options are there. That's what I want. Rather than you give it to someone like Bruno, there's no half turn, it's just bang.
Yeah, he's that's why I keep telling Bruno is going to suffer in this system, man. He's going to suffer if we play this 3-4-3, having him as one of the 10s. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Just for a free transfer, that's the attractive thing, right? He's a free transfer. You bring in him, he knows Manchester United, technically he's really good. But I just feel we need a little bit more PMP to go and hurt teams, especially because we struggle against teams top 9, top 10. And it's that physical level that we don't have that makes our life so difficult. So we need to go bring those players in that can upped it a little bit. I think Eze, even though I think he's kind of gone down this season, I think because of the fact he didn't get a move. I think there were a lot of clubs that inquired at him. Arsenal looked at him, which was stupid. If you look at how their season is going now, they probably should have signed Eze, but they didn't go for him. He can play in that position. I think he would love that position. He's playing kind of in it right now. But central midfield, we've not even touched on it, guys. Casemiro and Eriksen.
Let me. Yeah, that's what we need to touch on. Let me just play this video first of all.
I wanted to ask you about your tactics.
No way is this that Sky Sport.
Well, they've headed out there private jet straight.
Oh my days! So the guy that went to Ten Hag and tried to abuse him, bro.
These people are disgusting.
Bro, do you know who I'm on about, by the way? The guy that was harassing.
I know. Yeah.
I can't believe this guy. I heard his voice. I was like, what the fuck?
They're so embarrassing.
I wanted to ask you about your tactics. No, not really.
It's so cringe, man.
I've heard the words Manchester United mentioned quite a few times this press conference. Could you sum up where we are with the Manchester United move?
We have to wait a little bit more to explain everything I need to explain, and then everything it will be very clear.
But the club, obviously, they have to, if an approach is made for their head coach, because of the rules, have said that an approach has been made and the compensation fee has been agreed. So
he's like
your decision, I guess.
Yes, that's what I said. It's my decision. I will tell everything. So we have to wait. That's it.
He's just like, why are you asking me this right now?
Bro, yeah, he's got good English, by the way, so that's one thing that we can get out there.
I saw a lot of comments, people say he sounds like Cristiano, which he kind of does.
He will be Portuguese and that, yeah.
But bro, man, like that Gary Cottrell, man, I swear down, bro, he's just so
embarrassing, bro.
It's embarrassing, man.
This is the thing, bro. One of the worst things about English football is the media, bro, and
they let us down, man.
They're so embarrassing. We're so excited for this man to come to Manchester United, and the first interaction he has is with that prick Cottrell from Sky Sports. Like, bro, I mean, what?
I'm happy he laughed.
Yeah,
I'm happy he laughed because it was stupid.
So can I ask the community to do one thing, just one thing, everyone watching and everyone's going to watch this video? Please, for once, just get behind this guy, because I know there's some salty people. No. I know there's some salty people in the grapes that still wanted this ex-person still in charge.
And they're going
to be like, after 3 games, this is what we sacked him for. Please, just get behind the guy. No. Just get behind the guy.
I get what you mean. Yeah. But now leave them, man. Like I said to you, there's one account here on Twitter here that was saying that he's not a fan of Amorim's appointment, and he was a big Ten Hag fan here, and now he's making videos about him. You know who this. If you know, you know. But let's go to midfield. The guys, we're not far off 1,000 likes here. Midfield to kind of wrap up the show as well. Midfield area, yeah,
it's crucial, man. Those two CMs.
So we got Ogate. Our midfielders right now. I don't see Eriksen staying, so I'm not adding Eriksen. He's gone. Mm-hmm. So Ogate, Casemiro still 50-50. Let's be honest. Mainu, Collier, Bruno. And Ogate. Say Ogate.
Yeah. Mount is.
So it's about six midfielders.
Midfield is dire, bro.
What do you think we get for Mason Mount as well if we're able to offload him?
Right,
15 million if we're lucky.
15 million, 15 million.
20 max.
Let us know. Anyone in the comments, give us some recommendations for midfielders. Like he's finished.
Bro, he hasn't played.
It'll be 2. He has not played, bro.
You see his apology. You see his apology letter, by the way. Sorry, boss. Thank you for the memories. Bro, you weren't part of his memories. Yeah, the puta, man. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen a physical decline in a player like this in my life. Like, I've never seen it.
Crazy,
Chelsea finished us, man. Chelsea.
It's like they know. Yeah, it's like Chelsea knew.
But this is why I said there's no way this guy passed his medical and these things were not there. There's just no way. Ain't no way. Because he hasn't kicked the ball. Like, how many games has he played?
Has he not played 2 back-to-back?
Has he played 5 games?
No, he played 2. He played 2. He got injured in the second one. I swear.
Bro, that's how
we need to get him out. We need to rip up his contract. We need to tear his contract, man.
I'd love that. I'd love
we
United
need to make a statement this summer. We do. We do.
What replacements? I think this
Edison's a shout. Edison's a shout for me.
Alvarez,
please, bro.
I like
Edison,
him. Please. I like him. I like him.
Edison,
he'll be great
please,
in that too in midfield. His power, his energy is actually technically really good.
Him and Agate would be. Yeah, man.
To replace Casemiro, but I'd say we need one more. We need two. If you get Edison, we need one more. One more.
Who else?
Unless you're taking your hopes in that 16-year-old kid we just signed.
Kone.
18. Well, Kone. Well, you know what?
Give him time. Give him time.
Apparently, he's getting fast tracked.
That's what I'm hearing.
Where's HKM Music? Where is he?
He's getting fast tracked. They're that impressive.
Where's HKM Music? Kone hype. Also, Fafana. I watched him today, man, guys. Fafana hype, man, guys.
I'm hearing
him today. I seen him get.
Is he spooky,
bro? I seen him get bossed by Billy Gilmore today. Nah, I'm being serious, you guys. I seen Billy Gilmore, man, boss him around, yo.
Boss him
around. What's the other guy called with the dreads?
Castle be gutted. Castle be gutted.
Bro, Billy Gilmore. But you know who I did like though? Who I did like from AC Milan is that Musa guy, Musa.
Musa,
The
American kid.
I'm telling you now, you Americans in the chat, he's a baller, Musa. I like him. He's someone that I potentially could maybe look at as well. Lobotka could be one of them as well. Yeah, maybe JC said it.
Lobotka is 29 now, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's quite old.
Reinders is a good one. I don't mind that one.
I like Reinders.
Bro, what do you say for Adeyemi?
Adeyemi?
That's a shout. Kareem Adeyemi.
But he's also, he gets a lot of injuries, man.
But I just worry about Bundesliga forwards, man.
Yeah,
I just worry. They get so much space in that league.
He's pacey, but
I know he's fast, but Adamatore is fast too. I don't know.
He's also wasteful, man. He's also wasteful in front of goal.
He's fast, but I just think we need more technically really solid players for those 2-10 positions. In my opinion, Kvaratskhelia will be the one I go for if we can get him. That would be a huge statement.
I'm tired of inverted forwards, man. I want creativity. I'm tired of inverted forwards. I need some wide attacking players to deliver the ball.
Someone said it in the chat then, outside shot, and he's moved to PSG fell, but Ademola Lookman, I can't even say his fucking name. Lookman from Atalanta, bro. I think he deserves another shot. Yeah, Lookman, bro. But he's a baller, bro. He's doing bits.
I don't know.
I like him, bro.
He's good, but technically, he's just lacking that.
I like him.
Because I'm telling you, the way Amorim wants to play, Ahmad would work. But those 2 terms, guys, they need to be, especially in the Premier League, to make the system work, he needs people that are just technically different class, next level.
Yeah, but the names that we would say, I've got names, but I want to be realistic. It's not FIFA. I'm not going to say Works or Musiala or it's not going to happen. So
No, we can't. Those guys will be 100 million.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have that type of money. So I'm trying to think who could it actually? Maybe Xavi Simons, but even that, I don't think he's like another. What's that? Them golden boys. I haven't seen enough to warrant.
He blows hot and cold. Like when he's good, but when he's shit, he's terrible.
Yeah,
he's not good. So for me, Cunha is still one I think the club should look at, especially Eze in the Premier League. Eze is not my top, my best, but Cunha for me, he can play that position. Technically good, scores goals, carries the ball, will help. Even though we can't sign another striker, he can also play that role. So he almost solves 2 problems at once. And I think he will cost maybe around £55 million.
55.
The Wolves, 55, yeah.
55, yeah, 55, bro. You're mad.
It's inflation. What's going on?
Dude, look at his, people praise Bruno Fernandes, but look at his numbers for Wolves last season. I think he got 11 assists or 11 goals and 7 assists or something, which is he got more GA than Bruno.
He got more GA than Bruno. Yeah, man. He's on it, man. You know what I'm saying to you? But I think the midfield area is somewhere you can't mess around, guys, man. We cannot mess up in that area, man.
We've neglected it for so long, bro, and it's about time we sorted it out and actually took it serious, bro. Because for me, like, it'll always be one of the most important parts. Obviously, the goals are there, but you know, in a modern day, that midfield unit needs to be so tight and so compact and so together. And also, I have the profiles that work together, and I think that's something that Amorim, he's definitely his two midfielders. He likes them both to be different, but work so well. And I think that video that I put in before from James explains it so well about his midfielders and what he likes to do. And
he likes ball carriers too, that are physically they can tackle. But he likes ball carriers too, which is why look at Nunes as one of the players he has. Ugarte, the way Ugarte plays as well. Even was he there with Palhinha? I believe he was. Palhinha as well.
Yeah,
was another one.
Palhinha was there as well. Yeah, of course.
So I think you see the kind of players he likes. I think that's why Edson Alvarez would be a good signing. I think if we brought him in to play midfield, I think he would work for his system, because even though we need to consider that to make what we need to make his system work in the Premier League. There's one thing for Bundesliga, but we need. I'm sorry, for the Portuguese league.
What you might say about
Premier League, we need certain kind of players for next season.
This will be next season. What would you reckon? Will this team work, guys?
Nah, get Branthwaite and 8-0 out there, bro. Please, please get them
out there, mate. Get him out there.
Get Branthwaite out there, bro.
Wait, guys, what happens to our defense next season? Because you got to minus Lindelof, Harry
and Maguire,
Johnny Evans. So then that only leaves us with Euro, De Ligt, and Martinez.
So we need 3. We need 2 at the minimum.
Yeah, okay, we need another 2. So who those other 2 centre backs going to be?
Hear me out. We go and get Malacia comes back. We go and get a wing back. Luke Shaw centre back, guys. What we saying?
No, man. Fucking trying to get me mad, bro. Oh, you know what, Lukeba, man. We forgot about this guy, Lukeba from RB Leipzig. I'm telling you guys, he's the one left side of centre back as well.
We have the RB Leipzig guy that's still in our recruitment team. Like, dude, pull some players out for us, man.
I think I'll be expensive. I already said, brother, get Inacio and then.
Yeah,
we need some PMP in our defense, guys. We need some players that can.
Bro, there's a lot of players that will be missing. Then
I want some durable.
I've not put Bruno in there. I've not put Rashford in there. Hold on a minute. I've not put Bruno in there. I've not put Rashford in there. I've not put Sancho in there. I've not put Garnacho in there. Obviously, Xerxes and Hoyle are going to fight for that option. There's a lot of if this manager wants to really succeed, he's going to have to make some tough decisions, guys. You know.
Oh, big
decisions, man.
It's not really tough decisions. It's just 2.
No. It is, because you know why? It's not been done before. That's why. No manager's come in and stepped in and said, "You know what? We're doing this."
Saeed, if we're serious, we should be selling Rashford this summer, because we need the money. We need the money for FFP. If we can bring him, he's gonna be a homegrown player. Someone will buy him, man. Like, we need that money. So I don't know what. Like,
Sancho, if they get top 4 or something, is he gone? Is he
not?
No,
if they finish below 13,
top 14, yeah.
Yeah, he's no. He's not.
Sancho's that's what I'm saying. Why people say Sancho then? I don't get it.
Brian, you know what these people are moving like? They're moving like them people that invest in cryptocurrency and see it as a long-term investment. Bro, get rid of him while his price is high now. He's just gonna drop. You can't foresee the future. Like,
our best hope is that Amorim turns him into Rashford from 2 seasons ago.
It's not happening.
Listen. No. Let me finish. Let me land before you start jumping up. Listen, let me land what I'm saying. Our best hope is for him to do that so we can get the best price for him. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with him, guys. This is what I'm telling you.
Be stuck with him. Cut your losses.
Of course we are.
I think if I'm being honest, I think a team like Villa would consider Rashford. I think a team like Tottenham would consider Rashford. Someone would take him, dude. They would. Son is like, he's aging and his legs are going and he's getting more injury prone. They don't have anybody that scores goals outside of the striker they just signed, right? So I think they would consider him. I think Tottenham would look at him.
You can go and battle knife crime in London.
Even Arsenal. This man took.
That was a good one, bro. That was a good.
So no, listen. I need
just-
ruthless Ineos, man. I need ruthless Ineos. Ineos need to be ruthless. They need to go into the summer.
Yeah,
I hope for
They need
that.
to be
Maybe there. Then I'm wrong because I'm going off old Man United, where it's like like I said about Scott McTominay, we needed to sell him. Some are just gone because his stock had never been higher.
Yeah, exactly. 30 million.
And that's probably where I'm coming from with the Rashford thing. But listen, I genuinely, I'd take a packet of Quavers and a Snickers and I'd say on your way. I don't care, bro.
The reason why I say Tottenham, Daniel Levy, the way you would sell it to Daniel Levy is like, listen, this guy's going to sell you jerseys. He's going to sell you jerseys. He's going to put people in the stadium. This guy's marketable. Listen, Levy likes money. I think he will see it. I think he will see it. Tottenham, like, it's not as crazy as people think.
You know, when you go to the high street, you see them little young kids with the blue thing with the knife, the little X thing. You will see a bunch of them outside White Hart Lane.
Yeah. Now I think for me, it's one of them where we just got to be smart in it and just
We gotta be ruthless, man.
Got to be ruthless, man. You know what I mean? For me, there's a lot of players that Arsenal won't take him. I don't think it now. I don't think.
I don't know about that.
They took Sterling. Why can't they take Rashford?
Yo, the Arsenal fan base are dying for him, bro. They absolutely love him for some reason.
Okay, let's ask the Arsenal fans. Yes or no, Rashford? Is there any Arsenal fans in the chat? Let me know.
They were twerking for him in the summer, bro. They were twerking. They were saying Arteta can fix him, bro. Like, come on.
Arsenal might be your best bet. Arsenal might be your best bet.
I'm sorry. Arsenal would if we said 35 million pounds.
What?
Arsenal would take him.
You gotta
be realistic.
Nah. What do you mean be realistic? 35 for Rashford? What?
Nah, I reckon you're looking at 40 million max.
What's he worth, bro? What's he worth?
What's he worth right now?
Minimum 50, bro. Minimum 50.
Nah, man, you're not getting that.
No.
I think you're smoking, bro. You're smoking
Smoking what? No. Mr. MBE.
50 million.
Mr. MBE
was 50 million was probably not even 2 years ago.
His value has. Guys, do you understand? His value has declined.
No, I'm sorry.
This guy has been abysmal. It's a risk, and the wages you're going to have to pay him. That's the problem.
He's not an England squad. He can't consistently play well, bro. His head's not in the game. We would be lucky to get 45 for him. I'll be honest, right now.
If we get anything over 40. Clap for Ineos.
Brian, do you know how crazy this is? Less than 2 seasons ago, everyone was saying 150 million for this kid. This is wild.
Because United fans are on crack. They're crazy. Okay. The reality, if we sold him at that prime after that huge season he had, maybe realistically we got like 80 million pounds. Realistically,
crazy.
That's the highest.
This is why I'm saying we need to get him back to some level of what he did 2 years ago, so we can actually get a bit more money for him. Because
this is what I said. This is what I said about Anthony, but I don't care. Just get rid, bro. Get rid.
You know what? Anthony might be more revivable than Rashford at the minute.
No.
He's 23.
You're gonna kill. So what are you doing to me, bro? What are you doing to me, bro? I was about to smash my AirPods.
Guys, I'm the real deal. I feel like Anthony's more revivable. Now, if we're talking about reviving careers, I think Anthony's more revivable than
Saeed, we're about to have heated debate in the title, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying that, bro. Like, you better talk because you better say reviving, bro. You've got more chance in Anthony being revived than Rashford. We're doing
as what? As
some sort of system player.
No chance, bro. No chance.
No, but it's a system player though.
Come on, brother.
Oh Jesus.
Anyway,
Anthony's for sale. I would say he's the first one the Glazers want out of. I mean, Ineos want out of the door. They don't like him. His attitude stinks. His attitude stinks. Yeah, man.
I don't know. Let's see, man. But we are getting to weird territories there, man. I can't believe it, man. We're finished.
Look how positive the chat's been, bro. Look how positive we've all been, bro. That's the big.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Did I not say? Did I not tell you? Believe. What did I say? Trust them. Let's see what they do.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Are you the idiot spokesperson now? Are you the idiot spokesperson now?
I'm just saying. I'm not a spokesperson. But you know what's getting on to you when I said I don't trust these people. Who are they? You said trust them. Give them a chance. I gave them a chance.
No, but what I did was though, I based it on new evidence. So every time they fucked up, I just called them out. So that's what I'll keep doing. If they do well, I'll give them praise. If they fuck up, I'll hold them accountable. That's how it should be though in life. Like, it should be like that. You know, that's it. And that's how I'll go. You know what I mean?
It's crazy though. Like, I celebrated my birthday, just on 30, and then Ineos bring the manager that I wanted. Crazy.
Yeah,
like, it's been a crazy week, man. So I'm happy. I'm very happy.
3 months ago, they appointed him. They gave him a new contract or a 1 year extension,
bro.
And that's why I said, guys, apologize, bro.
No. Listen.
You get what I'm saying?
I apologize for the rant that I did the other night. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
What they've done in 36 hours for me is unseen.
No. You know what? You have to give him that kind of. You know what?
I have to give him the credit,
you know
bro.
What?
I'm just apologizing for my reaction,
especially the disappointment as well.
I give them fair play for going for Amorim because the names we're getting linked to, bro.
And that's what.
Hold on, Thomas Frank. I was saying I was going to bring this up. Thomas Frank, Saeed. Yeah. You wanted Thomas Frank.
Again, what is this? What was
I saw that. I saw your show yesterday with Nedu, and I was like, I was going to bring this up. You said you wanted Thomas Frank, bro.
I never
said you said you wanted Thomas Frank, bro.
This is the same guy that's
our level.
No. You said you wanted Thomas Frank. I said I was going to bring this up.
What did you call him? What did you call him?
I said it'd be the next David Moyes, bro. That's what.
Look at this, man. It's not the.
No.
That's why I was like, yo, come on, give him the respect.
Because you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying he'd be the next David Moyes because he would come in, and I don't think he's at the level to be a Manchester United manager. That's the only reason why.
That's all I was.
But you rated him though. I
do rate him.
So
you don't rate
you wanted him.
No. Again, okay, hold on a minute. I didn't want Thomas Frank at my United, but all I was saying is at that time, the way you were disrespecting him, for me was not right. That's all I was saying. I was just defending the fact that you lot were basically calling him a mid manager.
No. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is coming into Manchester United the way we are at the moment, I just felt
he would have drowned, bro.
Boys in that he would have drowned. Like, that's exactly what I was saying. I think he's a great manager. I just don't think he's Manchester United level. That's all I was saying.
Fair enough.
The level where we want to be. So that's why I compared him to Moyes. That's it.
Okay, that's fair. Listen, we're going to wrap it up here, man. This has been a good show, man. Good vibes, good energy. I don't know if we hit 1,000 likes yet, though, but big up to everyone who's locked in. Tomorrow, you know what I mean? The game day. So it's good news for everyone. Game day. And man.
Don't let me pull you up on slagging off my seats at Old Trafford. 8 rows.
Yeah, because I don't really like the seats where you gave me. And I feel bad for saying that, but for me, I like
So you should.
But yeah, because I like to be a bit more higher up. I don't really like to be low. So yeah,
I'm with you.
But if I find a ticket tomorrow, I'll be there. If not, then we'll be doing a watch along. So
I'll be there. Actually, looking forward to going to a game, bro. Absolutely buzzing to be there.
Yeah,
can't wait.
Yeah, there you go, people. There you go, man. Make sure you follow AA people on YouTube. Someone put the link in the chat as well. FCAA. There you go, people. Get that up, people. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 290 until 1,000. I'm trying to get there by the end of the year. Really pushing, doing some PR on other channels as well as this one, which I love being on. But yeah, I'll have a vlog / video asking the fans. I've not even picked the question yet, but it's definitely going to be about Amorim. I feel that has to be. So
yeah,
that's the game tomorrow. Looking forward to it. But big up to the chat, big up to Saeed, big up to Brian. It's always good to be on a panel with Brian. It seems like I learn a lot when I'm with Brian. He's very intelligent, man.
Nah, Brian's underrated speaker. I can't lie. He does a lot of people on Twitter, but he's a good guy, man.
Twitter is just successful, bro. You don't take it seriously. You don't take it seriously. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But that's the reason why he's the elite pundit. Do you know what I mean? So big up to everyone.
There you go.
Thank you.
But yeah, big up. Make sure you follow up Brian as well, Elite Pundit on Twitter. I don't know why he's not got a YouTube channel. I think he would do well on there, but maybe.
Bro, listen. I had some videos I made when Van Gaal, I was ranting, bro. 2015. But I have all of it privated, bro. It was crazy. Well, no, I would like to start a YouTube when I actually have time for it. And maybe next year. Especially now my guy is in Amorim. I probably will do something.
Yeah. There you go, people. Listen, people, we're going to raid there. Staffy's live, yeah? But what I want you to do, I want you to type in McKenna Hype. So this comment here, when you get, because Griggs is with him, innit? So I'm just going to rattle Griggs for a little bit. So when you go over there, guys, type in McKenna Hype. Staffy TV. He's live with Griggs. McKenna Hype, guys. I'll see you in the chat, people. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.